Oh my God, it's Okiki Beats.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of 360 Chats. My name is Efe and today I'm joined with another guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi guys.
You better fix that.
Yo guys, you good? I'm Okiki Beats, producer, sound engineer.
The musical genius himself. He's the one that does my intros, guys. Well, I took it from his thing and yeah. So make sure you go, check out his YouTube and everything for his beats and everything. But anyway.
I didn't pay her for promo, by the way. She just promoted me for free.
Yeah, whatever.
Free promo.
Yes, or whatever.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Whatever. But anyway, so today, because we have the musical genius himself, we are talking about music today. Like the whole music scene, the whole UK scene, literally everything. So, Okiki Beats, how would you, as a producer, sound engineer, how would you describe the UK music scene right now?
Oh, the music scene in the UK?
Yes.
So I'm just putting away my AirPods. But yeah, the music scene in the UK, I think it depends what angle you're looking at it from. Like, are we talking the urban scene? Are we talking... What scene are we talking about?
I'm going to say the urban scene.
The UK urban scene. I don't know, man. I don't really have much to say.
Okay, when we said the UK urban scene, what exactly is the UK urban scene?
We're talking about urban scene. Okay, you have to put things into categories, right? So that we understand what it is. For example, you got, I don't know, in the mainstream, you got pop. You got, and pop just means popular music. So for example, you see Peru. That's Afrobeat, but now it's pop because as soon as Ed Sheeran remixed it, it's now worldwide, it's being played in radio, etc. So it's now pop, or Afro-pop. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking urban scene, we're talking like drill in the UK, UK rap, Afro swing. That's what we have right now, innit?
Okay.
In reality.
So you don't have like a view on the whole urban scene right now? I know it's a vague question, but try and...
It's not even... I mean, it's an open-ended question. But the reason as to why I say I have no opinion on it is because to have no opinion on music is a bad thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whenever you're speaking about music, you're always supposed to have an opinion because music is opinion-based, if that makes sense. If I was to throw it out, cool, what do you think about Wizkid? You're going to say a couple things, innit? Automatically. If I was to say, what do you think about Michael Jackson? I'm not comparing Wizkid to Michael Jackson because some people are going to be even mad. But, you know what I'm saying? Things come to your mind straight away. When it comes to UK urban scene, boy, I don't really know what to say right now. I'm not going to lie. Like, there's nothing that's really exciting me. I'm not going to lie.
So, you as, what you do now, like you're...
Producer, yeah.
You're producer now, yeah. When did you start, like, producing?
So I've been producing... I started making beats. Right, so I started as a beat maker in secondary school, so from 15, 16 or something. I got my iMac in 2016 on my birthday, so let's say when I turned 15, that's when I started making beats, innit? Taking it full-time or more serious, I'll say like 2-3 years. Now, ever since lockdown and, stuff like that, instead of going uni, I just decided just to do music. If that makes sense. So, yeah, I'll say like for 1-2 years now, full time.
Okay. And since you've started, have you seen like a change in the UK urban scene since you started? Like a drastic change. Not a drastic change, but like a change.
Yeah, music always changes, innit? Music is part of culture and culture is always going to change. You know what I mean? From when I wanted to jump on music and become the biggest, all this type of stuff. J Hus was I just released Common Sense. Young Bane was still here. You know me, innit? So I always say J Hus number 1 for me, Santan number 2, and Young Bane number 3. But if I was to say that now, people would be like, why is Young Bane there? Because he hasn't been releasing music. But that's just from my mindset when I came in the game, if that makes sense. So, yeah, man, from then, it was Afro swing, really. That was the sound. And then you had J Haas. Okay. People are now going to start saying, oh, J Haas didn't make Afro swing, but what I'm saying is that you had, I don't know, the Sonners. Afro swing had like waves in it. So you had the Sonners, you had the Timbos, you had the Sneak Bows, you had the, you know, all them and there. You know what I'm saying? They started the whole wave. And then ever since Young Bane and Kojo did Fine Wine, it revolutionized again. Then all of a sudden you have J Hus coming again around the same time, revolutionized it again. You know what I mean? So that's the era that everyone enjoyed, the 2016 era. You know what I'm saying? That was just the best time with music ever. Then, obviously after that, you had obviously the notes come through. People say I sound like notes.
We don't sound like notes.
I sound like notes.
You
Crazy.
do. Guys, please.
Oh, mate, no, they say when I sing, I sound like notes, sorry.
When you sing, do you sound like notes? No, you don't sound like notes.
Well.
You don't sound like
I've heard
notes.
I sound like notes.
No.
I don't think I sound like notes. No disrespect to Notes either. I think he's a good, like, he had bangers. You know what I mean? Even though all the controversy and all this type of stuff, like, he had bangers. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. But yeah, man, you had the notes come through. Afro Swing was still good around them time. Then you had the Dinos come through. When Dinos...
Oh, okay, yeah.
When, like, AJ, Dinos, these type of man started coming through, we started to see a whole new shift of Afro Swing again. It became mainstream. If that makes sense. That's around 2018.
Would you say it, like, Dino and them is still Afro Swing?
No.
Their type of music.
No,
I mean,
but then,
back then, was it Afro Swing?
Back then, it was. Let's be real.
So what exactly, yeah? Because I remember watching something with Burna Boy, like trying to explain Afrobeat and Afro Swing. What exactly is Afro Swing?
So, okay, cool. It's the same
You're
thing.
saying that Dino and them is Afro Swing.
They are Afro Swing.
And they'll
let's
be in
be
the
real.
same boat as Sonar.
No.
That's
I
the
mean,
thing.
yes, but it's a different generation of it. It's the same thing as R&B. I'm going to explain what Afro Swing is.
Okay.
But the same thing as R&B, right? You had, I don't know, the Ushers come through and then they did their thing. Or even before Usher, you had like the Boyz II Men, all these type of guys. Nice, slow, you know, very simpish music. You know what I mean? Usher came through. He revolutionized it again. Then you had the Chris Browns come through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just transformed it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then, and when I say he or she or whatever, I'm just talking about the era. Basically, just transformed it. Then all of a sudden, you have someone like Drake come through. Someone would say that he's a hip-hop person, but in reality, he made singing on rap beats cool. Someone like Drake, in my opinion, took hip-hop, R&B, all these type of different genres and merged it together.
Okay, yeah.
It became a fusion, so now we couldn't really decipher whether... I said it wrong, innit? We couldn't really tell the difference.
You are fresh.
I'm very fresh. I'm uncle.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, we couldn't tell the difference between what was R&B and what was hip-hop anymore, innit? You feel me? So he revolutionized it again. And after that, we now had Trap Soul.
Oh,
you feel me?
Like
Bryson coming in through, yeah, Tory Lanez as well, but Bryson, Trap Soul, the album, that's a classic. You feel me? I always say it. It's a bloody classic. You feel me? But it's the same thing that happened with Afro Swing, innit? But just in a shorter time span. So from the Timbo, the Sonar, the Sneak Bow type of days, it was like UK Afro beats. If that makes sense. But remember, there was a time where everyone was like, all right, cool, there's a new sound coming from the UK, but what do we call this thing? Right? And the reason why it was called, I think, UK Afro Beats. It was called Afro Swing, Afro Fusion, Afro Bashment. It was called all sorts of different names, but Afro Swing stuck in it. Right? And correct me in whatever, on Twitter or whatever, if I'm wrong in it. But
Use the hashtag, guys, 360 chat board.
This is what I remember. So Afro Swing is basically a mixture of Afro beats, dancehall, / bashment. I know you can't really say bashment. I think, was it Vibes or who was it that said you can't call Bashment music, something.
I don't even know.
Anyway, let me not get into that one. But anyways, yeah, man. So it's a mixture of Afrobeat, Bashment, / dancehall, and whatever sound UK has created, whether it's grime, whatever. That makes sense. So it's all of that fused together. That's Afro swing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But now you got different forms of Afro swing.
Okay.
That's why I say Dino is Afro swing.
Okay.
Or when he came through anyways, he was Afro swing. Now he does like drill or whatever now.
Does he?
Yeah, his latest mixtape was drill
I
still.
don't even listen.
It was hard.
To
It was hard.
That. Do you know what it is? This even brings me on to my next question, yeah? Do you know how we're mentioning like 2016 and the music then, 2018, whatever? I just feel like the music back then was just so much better. And like the reason being is because people genuinely enjoyed making the music and that.
Yeah.
Like when you bring up Notes, again, no disrespect to Notes whatsoever, but I just feel like some people came into the scene to make music just to like have a bang and go. If that makes sense.
So you saying Notes is one of those people, or are you saying around that time period?
Around that time period, I feel
just so that people don't misconstrue what you're saying.
Obviously, like Notes, don't get me wrong, like he has a couple tunes, but
not couple, he has bangers.
He has bangers, okay. But there's certain people.
Painting woman.
Okay.
I was like, oh no, I was joking. Carry on.
This guy's not serious. But I feel like now a lot of music. Like, I feel like music nowadays is literally just not appreciated. It's just a thing, okay, cool. Let me just hop in the studio one time and make a quick banger. I feel like that's literally what music is right now. That's why I haven't really paid attention to the new music in the UK now. I don't care for UK music anymore, if I'm being so real. I think it's just so washed right now. I'm waiting for you to be bringing people that I can listen to.
Yeah, that's coming, man. I got some people that I'm working right now. They're just, they're talented, man. Talented.
We're waiting for them.
Talented.
Talent.
You know what I mean? And when I say talent, you know, like I don't just throw out that word, you know what I mean? Talented.
Yes.
But yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think what has happened was, because there's always been those type of cases, people that just want to come in the music game just to make the bag. You know what I mean? It's always been, you know, that stigma where like to get out of the hood or whatever. We're talking urban, right? To get out of the hood, you make a tune, you get signed by a label and you just go clear. You know what I mean? That's been happening from even Chipmunk days. Chipmunk and Chris Brown kind of thing. As soon as he went America, you turned Hollywood, this is that. You know what I mean? It's always been a thing. You know what I mean? But I do believe with social media, with the internet, with the revolution...
You know what, yeah? You have to say sorry. Yeah, say sorry.
Oh my days. With the big shift with the big shift in music, right? By the way, when people say I use a lot of big words in it, but those are the first words that come to mind in it. It's just that man's just speeding up when I'm speaking right now. I think I'm a bit shy. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
But yeah, with the big shift that happened with music and the whole music industry, from it going from vinyl to CDs, from CDs and actually going out to buy physical copies into now streaming, right? There's so many shifts that's happened in music that it's only recently that even the labels have now got back on their feet. Because I don't know whether you know or not, but at one point the labels were losing out on so much money because, let me say it like this, right? Back when, it was like only 2001-ish type of times, right? When we had to go and buy... We were just born in it, but when you had to go and buy a CD, the CD's costing like £10, £20. If you sell 1 million of those, do the maths. You're making your money. Yeah. Now, or when streaming came in, you're paying £10, £20 or 15, whatever you're paying for Spotify. And then now, if you stream a song once, it's like 0.0.0.0.0 of a penny. It's a fraction of a penny.
Really?
So even 1 million streams is only like 4 bags.
No way.
You feel me? So in comparison to making millions off 1 million plays or 1 million sales or whatever, it just, you know what I mean? The numbers don't equate. Yeah. So it's all mad. But, sorry, what was the question again, man? You see, this is the nature of 360. Usually I stay on topic. Wow.
How the music scene has changed, and not changed, but like how is like not appreciated anymore, and people just
Oh
make
yeah,
it,
yeah. So that's always been the case. We've always used music as, you know, if I want to get out of the hood, right? For young black men, anyways, it's either you go into athletics or you go into music. That's the only thing. You know what I mean? Or that's what's being painted or sold to us. You know what I'm saying? But now with that whole big shift happening, etc., is now a case of, let's say it was 80-20, 80% back then wanted just to do music just for fun or because they really enjoyed music, etc. 20% saw it as a business and wanted to blow to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? But with that 20%, even though they wanted to blow, they understood that you had to make good music to even blow. You know what I'm saying? So it was also the environment that they were all around as well. Whereas now is a case where, did you see what happened on TikTok the other day? Someone literally just went on YouTube, downloaded type beat, and then I think it was like the sun comes up.
Is it? I didn't see that.
Or whatever. He basically
dun.
it was just the song. Yeah, was just ridiculous.
Ridiculous in a good or bad way.
Bad way.
Oh,
very
dear.
bad way. Right. And you know me, I hate to say tunes are trash, but if it's trash, it's trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The tune was trash, and then all of a sudden they got all sorts of numbers, etc. You know what I'm saying? People are getting signed off of memes now. And that's been happening, but it is more so the case now than ever. Yeah. You feel me? So now is a case where, let's say you got the people like myself where we really enjoy music, we're really, really passionate about this type of stuff. You've heard this type of stuff that I make. You know what I mean? Like, it's not to toot my own horn, but it's music, innit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or that... Or let's say even some people I know, like the most talented people I've ever seen in my life, right? But when it comes to who we now see blowing, who's blowing? The people that don't have half the talent. You know what I'm saying? And let's be real.
It's true.
Let's be real.
You guys can't even see my face, but it's true.
Because the facial expression is getting me, innit? But yeah, man, people that don't have half the talent. But I was having a conversation with someone yesterday, and I played devil's advocate because you know me, I love playing devil's advocate. I'm not an advocate for the devil, you know what I'm saying? Right? And I was saying that the people that are blowing right now, you can't kind of blame them for what they're doing because they're willing to outwork all of us man that are talented.
Yeah, fair.
If you deep it, all the man that are getting to the bag and doing this and that, they don't mind spending hours in the studio. They don't mind promoting, shamelessly promoting, in fact. Getting on TikTok, doing these type of things that you need to do to blow. Whereas if you were to ask me, even to post on TikTok, it's just not me. I just want to make music. You feel what I'm saying? But now, obviously, after years of convincing, etc., I'm now on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
For you to admit that.
I've been told to get on TikTok, for example. I'm just using myself as an example. Since when TikTok even came out, that was like 20...
I don't know.
Whatever, years now anyways.
Yeah.
Right? When it came out, it wasn't until like 1-2 years after I even jumped on it. Whereas these men have already got their market share and they've already taken advantage of this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, yeah, people are here to make a quick buck, but can you fault them when that's the nature of the game right now? Even A&Rs, do you know what A&Rs are?
Yeah.
Right? Even A&Rs, they're not developing, labels aren't developing talent anymore. It used to be a case where, let's say Usher, for example, right? From the age of like 8 or whatever, they discovered that he could sing, right? And they were developing him for so long, it even got to a point where he was releasing music, by the way. It got to a point where they gave him to, I think, Diddy, right? He spent some time with Diddy. As soon as he spent some time with Diddy, you know how reckless Diddy is, isn't it? He came back and he became Usher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that 5 to 10 whatever years was that artist development he needed to become Usher. Yeah. One of the best to ever come to this world. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I can literally just go down to the shop, buy a laptop or pay for studio time, whatever. The sun comes up.
You are so annoying.
And A&R sees it because it has like a couple million on TikTok or whatever. I get signed for like 100 bags or whatever.
That's so... I just don't... See, me personally, I just don't think that's right.
I was talking for very long, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, no.
But literally, I don't think that's a good thing.
Why don't you think it's a good thing?
Because now, music is literally... is not... How can I put this into words? music now, yeah, like all the music that we're creating now, in the next 10 years, are we really going to listen to it?
In the next 6 months.
Exactly. That's like, down the line, we're not going to listen to these songs anymore. Whereas if you look at Usher, if you look at Chris Brown, even if you look at like people from the 80s and 70s, we're still listening to their music now, because I feel like back then, fair enough, like you're doing it for the quick bag, but at the end of the day, you actually understand music and you actually enjoy making it. It's not just a thing where, oh yeah, like man can rap to Busta Rhymes, so me too, I can do that. It's not like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, oh yeah, man can do that too. Like, I feel like people don't realise it's not as easy as they think it is.
But it is.
If it was that easy, then everyone that was in the, do you know, when I'm in Birmingham, yeah, and I'm in the studio in Birmingham, do you know how many people I hear in that
I get
thing?
what you're
It'll be much
saying.
easier for people to blow now.
I hear what you're saying, and I agree, but it is easy now. And why
Because
I say
of
that,
TikTok and social media and
yeah,
stuff.
because back in the Usher days or whatever these type of even Chipmunk days, that was only 2008 or whatever, them type of times.
Yeah.
You had gatekeepers, right? And what gatekeepers mean is that you have someone that's basically going to open up and say, all right, cool, you can come through, you can't. You know what I'm saying? So at least there was a little bit of quality control, right? The labels were in control. The radios were in control. All these tastemakers were in control. A tastemaker is someone in the radio that basically decides, all right, cool, I like this song. I think it's going to fit well into our playlist that we're going to play on the radio. I'm going to put it in. You know what I'm saying? So they were real music connoisseurs, and they did their thing. You know what I mean? Right? You had gatekeepers. The internet removed gatekeepers from every single industry, or almost every single industry, not only music. You know what I'm saying? Even, let's talk about, I don't know, to get into like tech. Right? Now I can go and get a 6 months course, pay, I don't know, a bag or whatever, learn about how to code or whatever, and then as long as I put in that work, I can get a job. You know what I mean? It's not that easy, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just explaining the steps.
Yeah.
Whereas back then, you had to go to uni, you had to do, you know what I mean? There was a way. It was that way or
now
no
it's like
way.
a shortcut.
You know what I'm saying? Now there's shortcuts and now there's ways to kind of, you know, get around. Right?
No one can even see
no one
your
can
hand.
see it.
He's curving his hand like say everyone can see his hand.
Oh, yeah, man. So the internet has removed those gatekeepers. Now the power has gone from the labels and all these, you know, gatekeepers into our hands.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And with it being in our hands, what I realized, you know, I'm into philosophy and all these type of things.
I'm like philosopher.
Right? With great power comes great responsibility.
Amen.
But how many people can you give power to and they're actually able to even dictate where that power goes to or how to even use that power? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go into philosophy and all these type of stuff because we're just going to be here for bare long, innit? But, yeah, man, I think it's a case where with the power being in our hands, we don't realize that we actually dictate these people blow and these people don't.
Yeah, 100.
So you got to realize a majority of people, the general public
Don't even come and insult the general public.
I know, I'm trying to find a way without getting cancelled. They're not the most, they like being told what to do. They like having a leader. It's not being a sheep, but you like having a leader. You know what I'm saying? Everyone likes having a leader at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You want someone to kind of look up to you and tell you what to do. There's only a few people, the minority, that have their own thoughts and want to lead themselves, etc. kind of thing. That's always been the case in history, right? But now, with the power being in our hands, we're now still believing the illusion that labels own everything kind of thing. Whereas we're dictating who's cool.
That's true.
The people that are blowing is our fault that they're blowing. Not to take away from anyone that's blown in the past couple of years, but it's a reality. The same way we've allowed the sun goes up to go and blow is the same way that we've also allowed someone like Central C to blow. Who, in my personal opinion, I think Central C's cold. You feel what I'm saying? With him being cold,
I don't
he's
listen to Central C. Why are you doing your face?
He's
like
bloody cold, man. You feel me? With him putting in that work, we've now seen it and we've now be like, all right, cool, you want something fresh and drill? He's someone that's our person, you know what I mean? He's taken the opportunity, grasped it, gone.
Yeah.
He went #1 the other day.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I think that's just the case, man. It's way easier now than it's ever been.
Yeah. But I feel like everything's a bit easier now.
Everything is easier now. It's just
The whole
ourselves and our
technology and
mentality
stuff.
that's on this vibe of like, oh, no, we're still being...
Yeah. held back.
held back. I want to say oppressed, but I don't like you using that type of words. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I always say that is our fault that all these men are blowing, man. If you want to really see someone that's talented blow, why don't you go out and support?
See, that's the actual thing. I feel like now, that especially like with TikTok and stuff, I think when it comes to music is what's literally catchy.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is. So that if you look at Megan, for example, like Megan Thee Stallion, let's be real, her career basically, TikTok basically made that career, if we're being real. Like what it is now, TikTok made her career because she's making the catchy thingy, the catchy songs that you can make a dance to.
Then she said the other day that, I don't like TikTok or whatever, and we need real music back or something. She said that on...
Yeah, then she should bring real music back by herself because the music that she was... Like, I love Megan, just for who she is as a person, but not her actual music. Even Shenseea, do you know the new song that she has with Megan?
I haven't heard that.
God forgive me, but Shensea's bit is just so dead.
I think Shenseea is hard though. She's so hard.
Shenseea is amazing. Like, she is amazing.
So
her freestyle's crazy.
She's bloody hard.
Her freestyle's crazy, but this new song, ridiculous.
It's not on point, is it?
Ridiculous. Like, it literally just sounds like one of Megan's songs, and I feel like she did it so that it could just be like a catchy thing and something that would just be on TikTok.
But that's the name of the game.
I feel like most people now, music is just for TikTok.
Deeper, yeah.
And that's so bad.
Deeper, even the queen of hip hop, right? Nicki Minaj. Because all these new ladies, I'm all for lady empowerment, all these type of stuff, right? All these new ladies are trying to make themselves out to be like, I'm the new queen. You got the Cardi B's, you got the Megan Thee Stallions. But go and sit down. Nicki Minaj has and always will be the queen.
Yeah.
Reason being is because her talent is just ridiculous. Her work ethic is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's who deserve. That's what I'm saying. It's just everyone likes to throw out titles. I'm the king, I'm the queen.
Yeah.
Shut up. Nicki Minaj is the queen, but even her, bear in mind, she was against all this TikTok, etc. But her latest song, I'm in the rider, that only blew. Yeah, that only blew because of TikTok.
Yeah. Would you say that's the sole reason, like the only reason why it blew?
Of course.
So you're not crediting Nicki Minaj.
That song is not one of Nicki Minaj's.
Oh, it's not even Nicki Minaj's song though. It's a Lil Baby song.
Okay.
But then the only bit that we know is Nicki Minaj's bit. So can you not just say
that's neither of their best song though?
Yeah, I know.
Let's be very real.
Yeah.
So
I haven't. The thing is, I have not even heard the song, like the whole song. I've just heard
the song, yeah. And the thing is, this is the thing. I think this is another reason why a lot of like creatives, we don't like stating our opinion on platforms like this, because you got to also realize that with me being honest, what if one day someone now comes back and be like, 5 years ago you said you're trash, Nicki, and then all of a sudden, and I have a placement with Nicki in 5 years or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That can jeopardize everything. I got bare alarms.
Oh, God.
That can jeopardize everything. But let's be very real, like, that's not Nicki's best song at all.
Yeah, but I feel like probably even Nicki knows that herself.
Of course.
Of course.
But then that's, I think, I forgot what they said. That's like being one of her biggest songs in her catalogue.
Yeah, because of the internet,
of TikTok, yeah.
But that's just...
But do you know who's eating, though? The producer.
Yeah.
He's bloody eating. That's why I'm a producer.
Sorry. Man, like Kiki B.
Let's be very real. Like, it takes a certain amount of talent as well as work ethic to
get to the...
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
Why do you think someone like J5, I look up to him? Why do you think someone like P2J, I look up to him as well? P2J did Wizkid's whole album. He did the tune with Beyonce and Wizkid. Yeah. He's like the big dog, you know what I'm saying? Him and J5, because it takes a certain amount of talent. And I don't think that should be a diss, because for every single lifetime, you're only going to get one Michael Jordan. You're only going to get one...
Jordan or Jackson?
Michael Jordan. I'm talking about basketball.
Oh, okay.
You're only going to get one Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You're only going to get one Bill Gates, Elon Musk, these type of people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's very hard to find your Bill Gates, your Elon Musk, your whatever. You feel me?
Cheers.
It's turkey, man. It's turkey.
But, okay. Do you know, like, with TikTok, I feel like people like Pink Panthers, for example. I feel like she's someone that, fair enough, her whole career was literally built on TikTok.
Yes.
But I genuinely think Pink Panthers is very, very talented. And she's bringing
I
in...
love her voice.
She's amazing. And she's bringing in a new... Do you know she has a concert?
When's that?
6th of April.
I'm going to go to that.
Tickets are out.
They're out?
Yeah.
I thought you said they're sold out. I was about to
they're
cry.
out. I might have to. But yeah, people like Pink Panthers, she is bringing in like a whole new era. And there was is that the right word? But whatever. She's bringing in a whole new sound. And there was someone else on TikTok that was trying to do her sound as well. But it just wasn't the same. Do you know what I mean? Like, I forgot. I don't know who it is. My sister was telling me about it, but the sound just wasn't the same. But they were trying to do the Pink Panthers thing, but it just wasn't the same. But I feel like, fair enough, TikTok is bringing in like people that are not necessarily like the most talented people, but then at the same time, you could say that they are bringing in like some. But I can't lie, Pink Panthers is the only one that I can think of that has genuine talent, and their music is actually hard.
What I would say is that for the artists that have blown in the past, let's say 1-2 years, right? They've blown, in fact, ever since Soulja Boy, like, let's be real, Soulja Boy changed the whole game because he blew up of like, I think they call it Napster or whatever. Like, it's basically their version of like YouTube back then anyways, you know what I'm saying? We're talking as if we're like 50, but this was only like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
But he blew up. He was like the first person to be a meme and to actually become a millionaire for being a meme.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In music, that is. Right? So ever since Soulja Boy, that's always been the case. Like everyone that's blown, or most people that are blown, have been off of social media. And we're just now in the TikTok era. You also got to realize that something like YouTube, you can post an hour segment on there. On Instagram, you can post up to a minute. On what's another thing that's blown people up? Even Twitter, like you can post long videos on there, whatever. Even though like it's short form content to an extent, right? Now TikTok, we're talking 10-second videos. How are you supposed, like, the attention span for people have like just like
ridiculous.
It's gone, you know what I mean? So I think it's also because of social media and the way that we're using it. You feel what I'm saying? So we're not really, if you notice, people aren't really supporting the artist, they're supporting the song.
Yeah.
You feel me? If I was to now, that's the reason why I hummed the song, because you probably know the hook or whatever, the 6 minutes, the 6 second thing from TikTok in comparison to, do you know who X and X is? You know what I mean? You feel me? So that's the nature of the game right now, man. It's sad. I feel like a lot of people, or majority of the people that have blown, they aren't really...
we're going to say it straight. They're not talented. Like, I'm so sorry. I don't, like, honestly, but they are not. Talent has just been washed out the goddamn window in this day and age when it comes to music. And I am sick and tired of it. This is why I'm tired of UK, you know. But the people I listen to, they're from America.
This is my argument, though, right? Everyone's complaining. Let's put some action behind it.
What am I meant to do?
That's all of us. Let us.
What are we meant to do?
By supporting our artists.
No, but...
Right? Let's say someone like, for example, Odile.
Yeah.
Myself and yourself can agree he's clear.
Yeah.
In terms of talent.
Yeah.
This guy, I've seen him record, and the way he does his thing is just dumb. Like, he's stupid talented.
Yeah.
Instead of watching or maybe going or supporting all these artists that we don't enjoy, why don't we, even just to pay, I don't know, £10 or whatever towards something that he's doing? At least so he sustains himself as an artist and he can also reinvest into marketing or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? But to put down money in our community, you're laughing.
I don't even think it's even the whole money thing. I think it's literally just the whole, sorry to discredit your thing. I understand what you're saying, like genuinely, I understand what you're saying, but I feel like it's a thing of actually appreciating the music. How
do you appreciate music though?
Would you, like, say me for example.
Yes.
I can listen to people like Megan. Just listen to it.
Yes.
As in, if it's catchy, I'll listen to it, that's it, brush. If I go and listen to someone like Odile, for example, I will sit down, appreciate his music, appreciate him as an artist, and that's
then
how...
What after?
Huh?
What after?
Then you continue. I feel like when you appreciate...
You're cold. What's that supposed to do for me?
No, but it's like, if you continue to, like, share music, share their music, and then again, like, okay, fair enough what you said, go to their concerts and stuff. I feel like that can mean a lot to someone, no?
Money talks.
Okay.
Support
Well, not
your
everybody
artists.
has money this day and age.
Everybody has money in this day and age. Let's stop lying.
Please.
Everyone works a job or something. You know what I'm saying? There's only a minority of people that are not able to, you know, work, etc. Right? You have £10. We all spend £10 on chicken and chips, Nando's, whatever.
Please.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm hungry, I can't lie.
If someone like all these talented people are doing something, right? I have a show, I'm selling merch, etc. Support your artists financially. I mean,
but then if there's people like Odile, will people actually listen to people like Odile? If that makes sense. Like, I feel like how can I put this into words? I feel like the people that actually have like the most talent and stuff, people don't listen to them.
It's not that people don't listen to them. It's just that they won't listen
to them as much. Yeah, they're not known.
They're just not known.
So how would someone become known then?
By supporting them financially equals they can go and spend extra on their marketing budget.
Okay.
You don't have to be the best, right, to make the most money or to... Because money is what we measure like success by now in this day and age, right? Don't have to be the best, right? Would you say someone like Starbucks, do they have the best coffee?
Yeah.
They have the best coffee.
I love Starbucks coffee.
I'm saying, do they have the best?
I don't know. I'm guessing the answer's no. I'm guessing the answer's no.
Okay.
Do they not have the best coffee?
No.
Who has the best coffee then? No. Exactly. So what the hell? That is a very...
No, but I'm saying in terms of the taste, right?
Yeah. What the hell?
Let me use a better example. McDonald's, do they have the best? Do they serve the best burgers?
No.
Thank you. But they hold a lot of market share in terms of like being a franchise in terms of food.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have to be the best to make the most money, which equals success in terms of business. Right? So when it comes to music and the music business, if you want your artists to do their thing, support them financially so that they can reinvest in not only themselves, but into their music. They can invest in ads, they can invest in all these type of stuff to push it out there.
Yeah.
When it pushes out there, that means more ears. It gets exposed to more ears. Meaning the more likelihood for them to get more fans.
Yeah.
So it's just a whole cycle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More people hear my music equals more chance that I get to gain a new fan. More fans that actually support me means I can reinvest into my music and it just becomes like a whole cycle. You know what I'm saying? So we need to stop talking. We need to financially support artists. That's my humble opinion.
Yeah,
Money
that's
talks.
that's fair enough, to be honest.
That Starbucks example, though.
I can't... Starbucks.
Oh, sorry.
Of all examples.
Costa's coffee is way better than Starbucks, man.
I don't really have Costa coffee.
Yeah, you need to have Costa coffee.
Do you want to get me a Costa coffee?
Yeah, why not? We're going back.
Thank you. But Costa, we'll see. There's actually one on my campus, though, and a Starbucks, but I go to Starbucks.
Why do you go to Starbucks?
Because Starbucks, that's just what I know. That's literally just what I know. And the thing is like, I just don't like trying new things.
Then that's your fault.
Maybe it is my fault. But guys, let me put you onto a drink here. Caramel latte with oat milk is a king. Telling you down, you lot need to try that. If you're like a coffee person, but not too much of a coffee person, that is the thing. So nice.
I'm wondering, there's no Five Guys around there. Five Guys got the best Oreo milkshakes, man.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
It tastes like ice cream.
So who has the best Oreo milkshake?
You already know what I'm going to say.
What, BK?
Creams.
You're bugging.
Actually, no.
You are bugging.
Go to those...
That milkshake that will be giving you diarrhea after. You're bugging.
No, do you know, what's it called? These shisha places, their Oreo milkshakes?
No, I don't smoke shisha. So I wouldn't know.
Their food, amazing. Their Oreo milkshakes, amazing.
SP, man. Five Guys got the best.
I don't like Five Guys. Five Guys is too much grease. Anyway, we've literally just gone onto food. Literally come off music and gone onto food. But I feel like that will be the correct place to end this podcast so that he can come and get me or go and get me my Costa coffee.
Come on. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is my first podcast in it, so if I was rambling for too much, I haven't done media training in podcasting. You know what I mean? I'm not professional like Efe.
I'm not professional either.
No, but you this suits you. Like, even you wearing the whole headphone and that, it looks lit, you know what I mean? It looks like you've been doing this for 20 years.
Thanks. I'm actually only 20.
That's the whole point of your whole life.
Yeah. But
You don't know
anyway,
I'm a word connoisseur.
that's why you can ramble on. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys have gained some information, gained some knowledge from the one and only Kiki Beats himself. And yeah, literally, like I said, do you want to promote again your things or what?
Go
ahead, go on, try it.
I'm just Kiki Beats on all socials. That's it.
Whatever. Guys, you should really follow him on Snap. He gives a lot of good information and knowledge.
Don't worry, oh no, man. This whole social media thing as well. There's so many days I just feel like, in fact, let me not even go into
that's a whole different topic.
New topic, man. But social media, I feel like coming off of it every single day.
Yeah, same.
But if you're not posting, how do people know you?
Lich.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be the coldest podcast, I could be the coldest producer. If I'm not marketing myself, how do people know me?
Lich.
You feel me? But there's a lot of, that's what I'm saying, there's so many talented people in terms of music. I'm not even one of the best. I'm good at what I do. I'm confident in what I do. Extremely confident.
Yes.
But I'm not one of the best people at all. There's some people that are so cold, but you will never ever hear of them because they don't even put in half the work that I put in.
Yeah.
And I'm not putting in half the work that
other people
are putting in. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole... Yeah, man. It's techie, man. Techie.
Yeah, I feel that. That's a whole different thing for another day.
I know, man.
But you'll get there. You'll become the best, don't worry.
Man.
But yeah. Guys. Yeah, follow his socials. Follow the 360 socials. So that is 360 Chat Podcast on Twitter, 360 Chat Pod on Instagram, and use the hashtag as well to join in on conversations. And again, thank you guys for listening, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.